This is one word problem from the chapter quadratic equation. It says in a flight of 600 kilometer, an aircraft was slowed down due to bad weather, and the average speed of the trip was reduced by 200 kilometer per hour, and the time of the flight is increased by 30 minutes. 30 minutes, or say, is delayed by 30 minutes or half an hour. And what we have to find out is the duration, that is the original duration of the flight. Well, we have some standard format of doing this kind of questions, like we take the as usual speed as x, and the new speed could be x plus something or x minus something. Over here, I can say it is x minus 200 because the speed is reduced by 200. So we got the new speed as x minus 200. That's the new speed. Now, next I'm going to use this relation, that is time is equal to distance upon speed, and we'll be finding out the time, that is the usual time and the new time. So usual time is equal to distance upon speed, the usual distance, the distance remains same, which is 600, and the usual speed is x. And the next case, the distance is 600 over, and what is the speed? It is x minus 200. So what we can conclude here that from here, we have to figure out which time is bigger. As you can see that, or you know that the slower you move, the greater the time it takes. So T2 is greater. So as for the question, we can see that here T2 is greater. T2 is greater than T1, and the difference in time is given to us, right? It is delayed by 30 minutes. So we'll be writing half an hour as the other units are in kilometer per hour, right? And here onwards, we'll be placing the values. I can see what is T1 here. T1 is 600 over x minus 200 minus T2, which is 600 over x only. That is equal to half air. Now, further, we are going to simplify this, and I can see if I take common, and what I can take 600, I can take common, right? So if I take 600 as common, so if I take 600 as common, we are going to get 1 over x minus 200 minus 1 over x is equal to 1 over 2. Now, taking LCM over here, first time I'm transposing this 600 to the other side. So it's going to be 1 over 1200, right? Yeah, that's correct. Now, over here, I'm taking LCM, that is x multiplied by x minus 200. So this is x times, and if I multiply with minus 1, it's going to be minus x plus 200. Further, I can see this getting cancelled here. Further simplification with cross multiplication, this multiplied by 1. So it is x square minus 200 x, and this side 200 multiplied by 1200 is how much? 2 into 12, that is 2400. 24 followed by 4 zeros, right? Now, writing in the standard form, this is x square minus 200x and minus 240000 equals 0. Now, you may be wondering that this could be a very difficult to find out, as these are very big numbers. It is not actually, if you see the trick here. Well, what I'm doing that if you are ignoring 4 zeros here, you can ignore 2 zeros over here. So that means instead of finding the factors, temporarily what you're going to do is to just to ignore the zeros, that is 4 zeros over here and 2 zeros over here. That means we are going to obtain minus 2 only, right? We are going to obtain minus. Temporarily, we are going to ignore minus 2 from minus 24. So I can see from 24, 24 can be written as 6 into 4, right? 6 into 4, and the difference of 6 and 4 is 2, yes. So as I said, it is temporarily, you are going to ignore the zeros. And then if you write this, this is x square minus, it was 6, right? So instead of 6, you will be writing 600. One more time, we have split 24 as 6 into 4, right? And this is 24 minus plus this is 4. 4 followed by 2 zeros here times x, and then minus 2, 4, 4 zeros equals 0. Now, if you take x common from the first two term, what you're going to get is x minus 600. And if you're taking 400, positive 400 common from here, it's again x minus 600 equals 0. So we have x minus 600, and this is x plus 400 equals 0. Now, equating this with 0, I'm getting x is equal to positive 600, and equating this with 0, I'm getting minus 400. As you know that the speed cannot be negative. So now what we can figure out from everywhere, that we have calculated the usual speed, and the speed calculated here is 600 kilometer per hour. But then we will see that we actually had to find the duration of the time, the duration of the flight. That means you have to find the time. So time we can, from here, by placing x here, I can see that placing x as 600, so it's going to be 600 over 600, right? 600. The speed we calculated as 600, so 600 by 600 comes out 1 hour. So we'll declare as the time taken is 1 hour here.